Good afternoon. I'm Representative Ross Smith here with Representative Bob Kresick, Representative Dave Williams, and Representative Timmy Brown Powers. And today we're going to give you a little update about what's been going on the past couple weeks at the Capitol. So in regards to education, this week the SSA was set at 2.06%. As Democrats, we're standing firm on the floor of 3% or more, understanding that this is what our schools need in order to make progress. If we really want to have a globally competitive group of skilled laborers for the future, we have to make sure that we're giving our teachers and our schools the tools necessary to make sure that we have a future-ready eye.
Good afternoon. Along with the work that Ross has been doing on the Education Committee, I serve on Education Appropriations Combined Committee, Senate and House, and we've been having information presentations from the various areas under Ed Appropriations, which include Iowa Public Television, the Board of Regents, Department of Education, and the special schools. And I've enjoyed being part of that and hearing some bipartisan support for education, but we have to figure out how to fund it considering what's been going on for the last several years. Also, I want to mention I was really pleased, and I think we all were, to see the work on voting rights for felons move ahead last week in a bipartisan fashion. So that happened at the end of the week, and that was great to see. In addition to that, I've been doing quite a bit of work with Commerce on utility issues, and then getting up to speed on issues with ag. So it's been quite a busy 2 weeks, and we know it's only going to get busier.
All right, so I want everyone just to keep watching for the child mental health bill that's going to come out hopefully in the next couple weeks. We're still working on mental health expansion and funding. Haven't gotten to where we found out where we're going to fund that yet. One of the bills that we did pass out of subcommittee and committee this week, which we need to be aware of, is an unemployment insurance bill. So those folks going on unemployment due to layoff or shutdown, they will not get paid for their first week. That is a huge issue for a lot of our working Iowans. The other part of that bill also has a formula for dependents. And at this point, you can be dependent between 1 and 4, and you would get paid accordingly. With this new bill, you will only get paid for 2 dependents. So your family could be a family of 6, and you're still only going to get 1 base pay. So that's a bill I want people to watch for. Write your representatives and senators if you think this is as egregious as I think it is. And that's something we want to watch out well for, guys. The other thing is we got some gaming bills being proposed tomorrow, proposals. So that's coming, and some BOTA bills coming. So keep your eyes open.
Yes, and I'm just going to talk about 3 things today. One, a bill was proposed in the Senate to remove tenure for faculty at our universities. And I know that my colleagues and others have received emails on this issue saying how bad of a proposal it is. And hopefully that bill doesn't make it through the process. Another area that we're having some discussion on right now is judge retention. Currently, the process has governor appoints a group, and then attorneys come together, and they want to remove that process. And I think it would politicize our judicial system, which has been recognized as one of the premier judicial systems in the nation. And then other, not this week, but last week, we had the discussion on House District 55, the votes. That was the 29 ballots that did meet the guidelines, other than the specific barcode that was listed, and they were not counted in the election. The election was only a 9-vote separation. So there's bills being filed to address that issue, and hopefully we correct that for everyone. So with that, thanks again, and we'll see you next time.